So today I'm with Kiana. This is my student. And Kiana, why don't you start by telling everyone a little bit about yourself?
Hi, I'm Kiana. I'm 14. I'm in ninth grade. I'm a freshman. um, I don't really know. I'm just your average teenager.
Perfect. Okay, so Kiana is going to answer some of the questions that I've asked some of my other participants. And so I'm going to start by asking you, what does dyslexia mean to you?
Okay. It means a lot, cause without the whole entire struggles of going through not liking yourself, you would have never been able to find yourself, and that's where I was when I was diagnosed with dyslexia. I was 10 years old, and it took a lot because you're 10. You wouldn't think that you would be like, oh, you hate yourself technically, but I was like that, and I didn't like myself for a while. But now that I got over the whole pity party part of it, um, I'm thankful for the struggles because the struggles teach you and help you to find yourself today and who you are today. So yeah, it means a lot because without it, I would have probably been the same annoying little girl that I was 4 years back.
I love that answer. I like that you added the part about the struggle. Nice. Okay, so in what ways has dyslexia given you particular strengths?
Um, well, it's given me a lot of strength to know that who you are in school are two different things. Like you could be a totally different person in school than when you are hanging out with friends and stuff. Um, it's giving me strength to know how to handle people that don't know what dyslexia is, or kids that keep asking, oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? And it gives you more strength and it makes you feel more confident about yourself because you went through all this struggle to be like, I accepted myself and this is who I am, and I'm not afraid basically to tell you about it.
Wonderful. And what are some things you're really good at?
I don't know. I'm good at a lot of things. I like to talk a lot, so I'm good at talking. I like to draw. I like to write, even though I really can't write good, but I like to write.
Well, spelling's tough, but you're a great writer.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I'm good at. I like to dance. I'm good at dancing. That's plus.
Awesome. Okay. So, what would you say to kids out there who are struggling with learning to read?
Don't stress out about it. I didn't learn how to read until I was 12 years old, and I'm still not the greatest reader till this day. Don't stress out about it. It's not a big deal. Don't hate yourself because you can't read the word dog. Just keep fighting the good fight, basically. Keep your head up. There's going to be people there that are going to call you dumb and they're going to call you stupid, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what they say. Because there's other people that have dyslexia and that lived with it for longer than we have, and they're good things. Like Albert Einstein was dyslexic, and he's this cool, what was I forgot what he was a scientist. He was this big scientist. And there's actresses and actors that are dyslexic, and they're big on TV, and they're all famous. And it's not a big deal. It may seem like a big deal when you first get it. You may be feeling down and depressed about it, but you'll get over it at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, you just gotta learn to love yourself and to accept yourself, and that you're not gonna change for no one.
That's a great message. Excellent. And last question I have for you. For someone who doesn't know what dyslexia is, what is an important message to tell them?
Be kind, because dyslexic people, we are really sensitive to certain things, so always be kind. And when you are trying to ask someone why don't you read, don't be like, why don't you read, a plain answer. Be nice and be I see that you don't read at school, or I see that you don't like to read out loud, what's going on. Just be nice and try to slide the conversation in. Don't be like, oh, why can't you read, why don't you want to read. Don't be rude when it comes to that question, because a lot of dyslexics are sensitive. I was sensitive about it. I'm still sensitive about it till this day. So, but if no one wants to tell you, ask Google.
Well, thanks so much, Kiana.